today we're going to be ranking every single every single Animal Cross that has crossed the line. Hold on, I want to put on Animal Crossing music. Now, do I have enough? I think so. Now, let's get those. We're gonna right click. How do we open? Open. Epic Gaming. Please tell me if this is too loud. As always. Who is Bob? Why do you keep talking about Bob? I just think it's a funny sound. It's just funny. But Bob is an Animal Crossing villager. So that Marshall S. Okay, we need to start off. Now, this calming music might not fit the environment of ranking various anthropomorphic creatures based on their appearance, but we're going to keep it on anyway. And first, I need to set the tier list. So this one comes with the basics, but we want to be a bit more specific because S can mean different things to different people. F can mean different things. So we can put S as the goodest, the most epic. Wow. I like how I capitalized the G there, but for no reason. Okay, there we go. A is very good. B is pretty good. C is gonna be... No, maybe this should be very good. Some of my favorites, I guess. C can be okay, but forgettable. D can be kind of ugly. You know, it's all about appearances. It's not like, oh, kind of annoying. No, it's kind of ugly. We don't care if you're nice. We care if you're aesthetically pleasing or not. Because we all know Animal Crossing New Horizons is basically a dollhouse simulator. Put Graham in top tier and we won't have any issues. I don't even know who Graham is, okay? F tier is gonna be just bad, and I'm just gonna make them like properly rainbow because you know, they all have to be rainbow. Oh, wrong button. The UI of this website is not very good, but I put up with it because I have to use it legally. I'm legally required. We don't really need an orange yellow, it just needs to be a yellow. Okay, we want that. We want that, and then we'll have that. Wow, peak rainbow. Peak. Okay. Just like my microphone just peaked there whenever I say the P sound. Okay, first of all, they're all like, separated by species in alphabetical order, so we're probably not even going to get to like the elephants because there's a lot of them, but I'll try. So first off, we have the anteaters. I don't even know who this is. I think I might be able to... how can I copy image link? Ant OO. They haven't even named them on the images. Okay, I'm not going to know who all these people are because they're not naming them, but that's fine. I think this is Antonio, and Antonio is fine, but I think he has a weird shirt. Let's look this up. Antonio, Animal Crossing. Antonio. Yeah, he has like a bright yellow shirt, which is just kind of weird looking. I mean, it's not terrible, but Graham is a hamster. Oh, I understand. I think I had him in my New Leaf Town at a point, but Antonio is okay but forgettable. I like his eyes, but that's the only thing I like about him. So he's quite forgettable. Who's this person? We can already see from the face. They're going in kind of ugly. Wait, I'm gonna check if there's a Animal Crossing tier list with their like full bodies. He looks like he'd be called Antonio, I guess. Kind of. He kind of looks like just a dude. I'll just go look for a tier list that has all their, like, torsos. I love torsos! Unfortunately, it looks like all we've got here are ones that use these same icons. So if I can't look them up, then I won't be able to do them. Actually, I can look up a list of all anteaters if I want to see all of them, but I'm just going to say this is not a good look for a face. We'll find the ones that have more interesting appearances later on. Why have I got the Rossetti music? We're skipping this. Okay. So this guy is actually, I'm going to put this guy in pretty good. This guy isn't forgettable. Well, I guess he is kind of forgettable, so I guess he'd be okay, but forgettable. At the top of that tier. Who is this? I don't know who this is. I'm going to look up all Anteaters Animal Crossing. Okay, this is Annabelle. This is... Yeah, I've never actually... This is a very, very forgettable, character to the point. But this is gonna be like... No, I think Antonio should be going pretty good, because this is like B tier, and I think he's definitely not offensive. I'm gonna make the okay tier. Forgettable. I think Antonio is one of the least forgettable anteaters. Wait. Da 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 da. Okay. Next we've got this like purple looking guy. There's a bunch of like ones that haven't come back since the GameCube version. Who's this? Snooty. There's a character called Snooty who is Snooty. Yeah, the anteaters are really forgettable. But this one is going the top of kind of ugly, because I kind of like the aesthetics going for, but it's not going for strong enough of an aesthetic to be like really worth anything. It's just So then we've got, who's this? Annalisa. That's a nice. It's nice, but I think the body of the anteater betrays the design. You know, I think basically all the anteaters are betrayed by their sort of mildly concerning looks. Like, they don't get to have like a mouth or anything. They just have a really, really long nose mouth, and it's a bit dodgy. So Annalisa, even though I think you've got a nice kind of thing going on, you're going in, I guess, a bit beneath this guy, whoever this is. I don't know who it is. Now, this guy, Olaf, he's going in... No, this is going to be very good. Some of my favorites are going to be... This is going to be, A, in brackets, great. This is going to be B, in brackets, pretty good. Because I think the letters will help me understand it. I'm going to put S as top tier, mate. Let's go gaming. That's very accurate. Why does Snooty look like Peppa? Yeah, that is Peppa Pig. You kicked you kicked Olaf off your island. Okay, bad for you, Mega Dragon. That is not very Animal Crossable of you. Okay. I like his design, but what is this name of a character? Why? Anyway, Antonio. He's called Antonio in Japanese. Okay. Why does this catchphrase keep your nose clean? I just like that his outfit actually suits his overall like facial shape and like facial eyes, his facial eyes, and I like that he's got a consistent colour scheme. Now, he's not the best villager, but he's also not that bad in my opinion. I think people are too quick to hate him, so I'm putting him in the great tier. I know, controversial. You replaced Olaf, oh that's with a blue koala. That might be Yuka, because I have her on my Animal Crossing island, New Horizons. Okay, now we're into the bears, so get ready for Wiki/bear. That's my favourite. Bears are a species of village. Yes, I know they're a species. That's crazy. Which one we get first? We get... I think this is Teddy. And I like his overall vibe. Like, I don't have any personal memories with him, as I won't for most of these, but I think out of the ones I've never met, this is definitely one of the better ones. He's got a funny face, he's got a nice shirt, he's a silly little guy, and for that I've got to give him an A tier. Dare I even say above Olaf? Yes, that's fine. He's kind of probably in the middle of A. Okay, who's next? It's Pinky. I had Pinky in my New Leaf Town, and she was like my friend, but also she's got an annoying face. No, she's fine, but there's nothing like special about her. If I didn't have any memories of her, then I wouldn't particularly like her, because she's just like a geezer. Yeah, I don't think there's like much to say about this villager. Pinky would be better as a cub. It's weird that they have big bears and small bears, but you know, Pinky would be a lot better as a cub. I agree with you. Hold on, I'm just messing with my settings so it's more not even. I guess it makes it more even. There we go, that's better. No, the top isn't cropped enough. I think the top should be cropped 110. There we go. Okay. Let's continue. Pinky is going in B beneath Antonio, because I like Antonio's face quite a lot. Dare I even say bump him up to A? Yes. How have we got two anteaters in A tier? I don't know. But okay, who's this guy? Who's this guy? I recognize this guy, but I don't have any This is Kurt. Yeah, I like that he has like a bandage thing, but why is there a bandage thing permanently glued to his forehead? It's a bit weird. So I was going in okay, but forgettable. No, I'll put it as just okay, usually forgettable, because I don't think he's like super forgettable. As I said, he has like a head thing going on. He's got a permanent head injury. I don't think brain damage requires like a bandage, but like it's fine. But also he's got a weird MVP shirt, so no. What's this next guy? Chow. Now, even though Chow has a very interesting, concept, I don't know, Chow can go in B, I guess. I don't feel much about this villager, but also, he's not forgettable. He has a gold shirt, not made of gold, just a shirt that says gold on it. Okay, what's this next character? Okay, Nate. Yeah, the eyebrows aren't bad because they're a monobrow. It's just, I don't understand the vibe. A lot of the animals of certain species have too many similar vibes. I think that's why like the cats are so good, because I feel like they have quite a big variety. But like the bears, they give off too much of a similar feeling, because they're all like big and cuddly and round, and it's like they don't have enough variety for their designs. There's a lot of ones that just like cozy dude, and it's like So Nate, like, this is Teddy is everything that Nate wants, but worse. It's just Teddy's vibes, but he has a weird green eyebrow. So we're doing top of kind of ugly, because I don't think he's awful, because at least he sort of has like a feeling going on in him. He's like a kind of guy, but like that doesn't mean he's good or well designed or quality. Okay, next character is this guy with like scars on his head. Why do so many of the bears have brain damage? Groucho. Now I do actually really like this color scheme. For a small town shop owner, and Tom Nook is pretty ambitious. Grumble. A rocky road is more than just a flavor of ice cream. It's a flavor of ice cream? Okay. Thank you for that fact, but you're still going in B. Next is, who is this? This isn't Pinky. I don't know who it is. Also, I'm dreading Megan, because I hate that. That is such an uncanny looking geezer. In brackets gender neutral. I just do not like how that face doesn't look at the camera. It's just uncanny. It looks like sort of generic kids show. It's not ideal. Now Tutu, who again I've never met in game, but it doesn't matter because this is a very cute design. It's very huggable. The weird 3 pieces of blonde hair is kind of weird, but out of all the villagers with little hair pieces, for example, compared to Paula, this is a much cuter design. I really like this villager. We're doing maybe above Antonio. This would be a very cute villager to have. I would have them in my towns. Nate's your birthday twin. Goose is my birthday twin, and I got Goose on my island in New Horizons, and I put his house enclosed in a pen, and I put creepy music so he could never escape. Moving on, we're gonna hear more of these stories if I actually find characters I've had. I've barely had any of these so far. Who's this? Okay, Ursula. This is just one of those ones that has the hair for no reason, doesn't really have a cohesive vibe, has an odd colour palette, like, especially because of the clothes. Like, maybe this would look fine if it was, like, maybe green or purple clothes. If it was purple clothes, it would be okay. But the fact that they put them in such weird outfits, this villager is going in kind of ugly above the strange green anteater. Okay. I'm gonna change it to kind of ugly, has some redeeming factor. Factor in brackets S. Some redeeming factors. That's it. Peak grammar. I must grammar. Okay, next is whoever this is. Who is this? We don't know. It's Grizzly. I like the shirt. I guess C. I'm moving this guy up a tier because I actually really like that color scheme. I would paint my room in that color scheme. I like oranges and yellows quite a lot, but it's like a nice orangey yellow, and there's this lovely blue. That's like my favorite shade of blue. It's a very nice color palette. It's the same blue as this geezer. Next is Paula, who we've already looked at, and I hate this villager. I've never had this villager. Bad villager. Makes me go, like a Minecraft villager, and makes me pillage this villager's house like a Minecraft pillager. Because what is this color scheme? It's yellow, then a gross desaturated yellow, and then like this looks like okay, this looks like someone that I would see in real life, except just straight up turned into a bear. All right, it's too, like, I guess realistic in a way. Like, most people do not color coordinate their outfits or anything. Most people have hair. Most people have a mouth and a poorly color coordinated outfit and hair and a strange headband. Like, there is a vibe going on, but I don't like it, and it's not aesthetically pleasing. So I guess the only thing you could say is a redeeming factor is the fact that she has the designers. If the designers wanted to make this look like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, I don't know, okay, but the designers kind of succeeded at creating something cohesive, but it's not a good thing that you want it to be cohesive, because it's weird and badly coloured, okay? I care a lot about colours. This is an aesthetic ranking where we care nothing about the souls for the creatures, okay? Okay, who's this? I think it was down here somewhere. There's quite a lot of bears compared to anteaters. You know, Nintendo doesn't even like the anteaters considering how many they've made. Who's this? Is this Ike or EK or Ick? I'm gonna call this character Ick because I don't like it. Just kidding. This is a fine character. We're going in C tier. it's fine. It's all right. Again, I kind of like it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But again, it has the bear thing, which just gives every makes like every male bear cranky and like slightly annoyed, but also like huggable. And it's like, stop doing the same thing over and over again. So we are not doing this one. This fellow, in brackets gender neutral, we do not like Charlize. Now I appreciate the boldness in painting your fur green and then having a pink, pink, is that eyeshadow? Pink eyeshadow, and then yellow cheeks, and then brown hair, and then a red like jumpsuit thing. But doing that and then having a smug smile as if you've pulled off some beautiful outfit, you haven't. 0 out of 9. This isn't like awful. I'm quite hesitant to call any villager awful, but we might be moving some down later. I'm moving Paula up because I guess her redeeming quality is that she exists. Next we're doing Beardo, which a lot of people hate, but I think it's a similar thing to Olaf. It's a very similar aesthetic, and I'm not against the aesthetic. It just looks like a sort of rich old geezer who would be mildly annoyed at you, and that's it. But I do again like the colours, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. So we're going in pretty good, and it's memorable. That's one of the important things that brings you above C tier. You're memorable, and you're not bad. So you're going top of B, okay? We're also bringing Pinky down because she's actually quite generic. So we don't actually like Pinky. 0 out of 9, replace. Charlize is not the second worst villager thus far. Charlize is your second best friend. Why? This is an aesthetics tier list. We're not talking about morality here. We're talking about how good color. Okay, next is this guy, and we already know it does not work. It is an Animal Crossing character. Okay, this is bad. It's bad and not good. And I don't like it because it entirely breaks the immersion. It's not ugly in a way that you might go, oh, that's fine. Oh, classic Animal Crossing. No, it breaks the entire art style. Animal Crossing eyes aren't supposed to look like that. So we're going in just bad because it's not good. Okay, next thing we're doing is this strange alternate dimension creature. I don't like how the eyes are. As I said before, the colours are very nice, but the pose is like rendered in a different art style. And it's just not... It does not look like an Animal Crossing character again, but it's not ugly. So, we're doing C tier, because kind of forgettable, but not awful. Klaus? Yeah, I don't... Is it Claus? Or is it Klaus? I don't know. But I don't like this geezer. Okay, next thing we've got is finally a villager I actually know. Which is... Actually, I don't know this villager. I just see it a lot because it's so popular and has so much clout. I think it's Bird next. I think they're called Bird. Birds. There we go. Why they put the Japanese translation of the species? Like, that's just a word. They're not like a custom name. Why do we need to know what a bird is in Japanese? Anyway, we are going to... Yes, J. Oh, J! I know J because I made a meme out of... Whenever I say /J, I put an image of J sliced in half, like... really bad image editing, like half his body dragged to the side and rotated, and I go /J. No, not J. So J as being my person who dies whenever I make a joke. Going in A as sympathy, but I don't like you. But it's a funny name. Okay, next thing is this geezer. Who's this geezer? Robin. I don't care about you. You're going in bottom of sea. Okay. Oh my goodness, this villager should be brought back. It's crazy, but this is cool. This is cool. This is a cool dude. Look, is that a crossed arms pose? That is a cool dude if I've ever seen one. And I haven't ever seen one, so, you know. Next bro is, Anchovy. Anchovy is okay. That's all I have to say here. I can't go into detail about every villager. You're going in this, you're going in there. Okay, there you go. Flash. This villager has a hat built in! This is awesome. This is the best villager. Oh, speaking of the best villager, we're not talking about Alice yet, okay? There's a story behind this. Flash. I love that villager. I've never seen it, but it's great. Okay. Okay, next geezer is this guy, which is just a funny face, okay? It's not, like, aesthetically pleasing, but it's very funny, and I really respect that. So Twiggy, I don't like your shirt, but you're going in, I guess, B tier for comedy, and there's gonna be some other villagers that'll do twerp. That is again, what's with all these GameCube villagers being like legendary? I mean, some of them aren't. They brought back like some of the worst GameCube villagers, even though there's like great ones such as Guy with Hats and Joe. They should bring back Madam Rosa, my favorite Animal Crossing character. Okay, who's this? Oh, it's Jitters. I mean, thanks for trying, Nintendo, but this is the neon green again. I do not like neon green. It's a not very nice color. So I think you two can go together as neon green pals. Who's next? Only in the original. Yeah, it's sad. Please come back, Joe. We miss you. Next character. Who's this? Piper. Yeah, this is a whatever villager. There we go. I don't care. Green. Where's green? Where's green? That's how I search for the characters. I like look for a certain color, and then if I don't see that color, it's like very algorithmical. I remember the color, and if I don't see that color, then I continue. If I do see the color, then I stop and check for more details. So it's easier to remember than the entire face. So this is Admiral. I feel like this should go in B tier just because it's like more memorable than most of the C tiers. But also, I don't think I like this character, so you are going down to C tier with your other birdie friends. Who's next? Oh yeah, this is a cute villager. Midge, who again I've never had, but I love the swirls on the cheeks. It's a bright pink. The shirt is bright blue and it looks kind of bad, but it's not like the worst. It's not like neon green. It's like, at least Nintendo tried, you know. The eyelashes are also very cute. It's like dot eyes with eyelashes. It's a nice character. I would like to see this character move into my town, but I would not keep them probably. Like, they would be there, I'd be like, oh, a new friend, but I probably would never talk to them very much. So going in top of C, okay? Next, I'm talking to them personally now. I'm like, you would go in. Why is who below Nate? Jitter. At least put Charlize above Jitters. Below Nate, because Charlize has a bad color scheme, and has that thing with the hair for no reason, and it's like, again, a completely like random color. There's like too many contrasting design elements. There's like cheeks, like Pikachu cheeks, but they're yellow, and then like eyelashes and like a smug smile, but then there's like, it's not like smug in like an I'm better than you way, because if you thought like you're like, why would you wear like a red jumpsuit if you like it's just like, who is this person? I don't understand. Next is who's next? Also, sorry if there is stream delay. I can't debate the importance of fictional birds, of Jacob, because, stream delay. This guy is bottom of C tier, I guess. It's not someone I would remember, even though theoretically this strange face should be memorable. When you have every character trying to stand out, trying to be memorable, if you just have a character who feels like the personality is just to be surprised and quirky, it's not memorable. Okay, next is this guy. Who is this? Lucha. Don't care. D. No, this character is a bit cuter than I'm bringing these guys up. No, I don't like this character. That one's going down. That one's going down. That one can go up a bit. Even though you're like no, you're kind of creepy. You're going down. Who else? This guy I don't know how to pronounce the name of. I've had in New Horizons. I wanted to kick him out for the longest time because I didn't like his face or something, but I've come to like him. Again, color scheme is so important, and he's got a decent color scheme, and he's got a nice house, and he has the smug personality. It's one of my favorite personality types. They're not actually smug, even though they're called smug for some reason, and he's a bird with a hat. I can see why people wouldn't like him because he's like ugly or something, but I think he's growing on me. Sometimes to like a villager, you have to stick them next to your house for 5 years, and then you'll finally like them. Did you know Animal Crossing New Horizons is 4 years old? Ooh. This guy's going in pretty good. Like, I don't necessarily want him, but I also don't want him to go, so he's just kind of stayed here. So that's why he's in B. Next is this strange fellow, in brackets gender neutral, Peck. You call your bird called Peck. It's like me being a human called Look or something, because most humans can look at things. Wow, such original naming. Why is your name why is your catchphrase Muscle Madness? Oh yeah, jocks suck in New Horizons. This is like a fairly new character, not memorable, and ugly. You're going at the bottom of D tier. We already have other villagers that try and be quirky and weird. Why are you trying to be quirky and weird? We don't need more of you. We need good looking villagers, okay? So I can pretend you're my friends. Lucha is such a fun design, he doesn't deserve D. I don't know. He's got, yeah, actually, he does have an interesting concept. So I can move him up to B. I don't like him, but I'm moving him up to B. Yeah, actually, this villager is actually gonna go in A, because Midge is actually a cute bird. I would have plushie. I don't like Lucha because I don't know. It's a good concept. That's it. It's just a bit flat to me, but it's B, okay? Pinky is going up. There we go. This guy is going a bit down. Who's moving? Okay. Okay. Let's have a look. Next is the final bird, apparently. Apart from Joe and, me looking for another game character, and Medley. That's a New Leaf character. New Leaf had low quality models, because 3DS, bruv. Sparrow. Yeah, we don't like you. You're going in just bad. Like, what? Why? Why do you have the jitters eyes, but you don't have like the absolute insanity of neon green? It's like you're trying to be insane, but you're not neon green. So stop trying to be insane. You need to be neon green. Okay, you're just like a brown bird, like a normal looking bird, but then you're like, oh no! Why though? Why is that your permanent face? We don't need to know this information about you. Oh, I knew a jock. Banned from Minecraft. I think the next one is it bull? I think it's called bull. Maybe it's called cow. Okay, yeah, it's bull. Angus. You are angry. That's what Angus is. Now, where are you going? Where are you going? Top of D tier. You are very boring. And the cow villagers, the body type usually doesn't do them any favors. Why aren't they bringing back these iconic characters such as Weldon? This is such a cute design for a bull villager. Why are they not bringing back the iconic Animal Forest E+ Islander? Sparrow is a convict, apparently. Okay. Yeah, they should bring them back! Hashtag bring back Weldon, delete Stew or whatever this is. Okay, who's this? Rodeo. That's cool. I like you. You're going in. A. That is a cool design. I don't really understand why you have like a weird robe, but that I like it. What's that? No image. This article is about the personality. Okay. Next character. Stu. Is that Stu? I think so. It just looks darker on the tier list. You are okay, I guess. I have no strong feelings on you. You can go there. Okay. T-Bone. You have a funny face. You're going in B. Wow, what a thoughtful review. Next we have Coach. Now you might say Coach is like the ugliest villager ever or whatever, but I have memories of Coach. So while he is one of the jock villagers, he can go in respectable B tier. Why? Because he was my bro when I was like 10, so Weldon is your spirit animal. Have you even played Animal Forest E+ for the hit game Nintendo GameCube? Have you? No, you haven't. You're not a true Weldon fan like I am, okay, bro. I still haven't played Animal Forest E+, but I can claim I'm a pro because, I'm the one on the stream. Me. Okay, next is Vic. Moving on, we're doing cats. Bob first of all. Now I keep saying Bob, but it's nothing to do with Bob being the best villager. No, Bob isn't the best villager, but this is a very nice villager design. Iconic. Iconicness is important. You're going just below Teddy because Teddy is just a silly little guy. Bob is pretty good, but maybe the fact that I see him so much makes me like him less. Next, we've got Mitzi. Now, I have memories of her because basically the law is that I had a city folk town when I was younger, but eventually I reset it and I got a second town after years of playing the original, and now I do regret deleting that town. All I have is a single recording left of it, and that didn't even show the whole town, but I got Mitzi on like my second one. I was like, oh, you're cute, but I barely even played that save. But this is a very nice, I really like the colours. A lot of the cats have that face, that like the mouth, but it's a nice face and it's very nice colours. You look fuzzy, you look huggable, you look like a marketable geezer. Next we've got Rosie. I think I know like all the cats very well, so I won't need to look them up. Rosie, now you're on a lot of like marketing material, but I don't think you're brilliant, okay? I think Mega Dragon's gonna like punch me in the face for saying this, but Rosie is like B tier. She is better than like Coach or whatever. Coach is going down to C, but like, she's like a cute cat. That's okay, that's it. Like I feel like she's like too cute to be endearing in a way, and I think a villager being popular makes me rate them lower usually. Why? Because I don't feel kinship with a villager that's already like clout. Like, why do I need to give this villager more clout when they've already got enough? Next character is Olivia. Now, you're nice, you're fine, but I wouldn't keep you around, because you're probably going to backstab me or something. They should bring back this character! Why? Why only a new leaf? Oh my goodness, that is so good design. One great thing about New Horizons is I love how fuzzy the villagers look. It's very nice, the texture they give these characters. Anyway, we have is this Kiki? I think so. Well, you are a very cute cat. You quite resemble like the vibes of like, I bet a lot of people who would try and like turn their cats into Animal Crossing characters would draw them like this. Like, it's exaggerated, but it still has the feeling of a cat that would be real, you know? It feels like a normal cat that's been transported into the Animal Crossing world. It's a cute and wholesome and down-to-earth design with maybe slightly odd eyes and very very bright saturation to contrast the black, which looks very nice. It's a very nice villager. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is Kiki, so I'll look it up. Yes, you could be my first S tier. Now I might bring them down, but I like you a lot the more I think about it, and I would keep you in my town forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I don't know why I tried to do an echo out. I don't have an echo. Next is Tangy. Tangy is quite popular, I think. Tangy is a good design. I think we're gonna have another cat. Top of A tier. Very nice. Has a strong concept and a funny face. And the cat ears do so many favors for these characters. The cat shape is just so appealing. They're very like huggable. They're very marketable. I would spend $100 buying an amiibo card for them. Actually, no, I wouldn't. There's no point of doing that. Next is Punchy. That is Punchy, right? Punchy is cool. Punchy could punch someone, and that's why you're going down a bit to B tier, but also because no, this is a very good design, but I'm hesitant to put like all the cats in like A and S tier, because let's be real here, like half of the cats are A or S tier because they're all good. So that's why like so many people have cats on the islands. I think it's one of the best species of Animal Crossing, and there's like 30 of them, and yet they still got like half of them good. I think the anteaters could take some lessons from them. Punchy is B. No, Punchy can be A. Let's be honest here. Let's not deflate his ego just because he came last in the later in the alphabetical order and happens to be a cat like the others. I don't think it's alphabetical, or is it? I don't know. Okay, next is, I think that's like Purry or something. What's your name? Pearl. Yeah, this is like the first cat. No, this isn't the first. No, this is the first cat in nearly C. Again, the eyes are nice. The cat body does favors for basically every single villager. If you change any of the designs and put them on a cat and like remove like the beaks or whatever, they would suddenly become good, probably. So you are nice. You're going in near the bottom of B tier because you're a bit basic, but like you're a good villager. Did you say Tom is coming up? You thought he was a wolf. Well, it's good to say that Tom is like a clone of this guy, but like a better clone of this guy, you know. I'm gonna do Tom already. Tom is A tier. I'm Tom's bro. I remember when he moved out in New Leaf, because I think I accidentally selected the wrong option. That was very top 10 sad gaming moments. I miss you, Tom. Please come home. Next thing is this geezer. Now I appreciate. No, wait, what? No, that is Tom. Okay, well, those two villagers look very similar, but it's Mo. Mo Mo is probably Tom's rejected twin brother who set out on an evil vendetta against him by trying to copy his exact appearance, but I don't think it works out very well. So Mo, you're going in like D tier. You're just you confuse me with Tom. You maybe think I ranked Tom lowly for a second or something. You look weird, okay? And this is appearances tier list essentially. So yeah, I don't trust you. As I said, you're just a rip-off of Tom. If Tom didn't exist, maybe you'd be a bit higher for uniqueness, but you literally just ripped him off, bro. You literally ripped him off, Mo. What else can I say? I think this is Kabuki? Let me check. Who is this? What is bro's name? In brackets, gender neutral. Where is this? Yeah, Kabuki. Again, this is similar to some of the other ones, like Kid Cat, that we're gonna get into. Well, they were very strong theming, but I don't actually like Kabuki that much. Like, it's just kind of terrifying. It feels like they slapped on the symbols on top of the cat body, and then put some scary eyes. And it's like, you didn't design this entire villager around that one theme. You slapped that texture onto a pre-existing villager model, and it just makes you not very interesting to me. I think that's the same way I feel about this guy. This guy's going next to this guy. Why? Because they're the exact same problem to me. You have an idea for a certain idea, like a thing you want to represent, and then you just... Who else could it be? Does anyone else have that? Maybe Paula has that. Honestly, I think Paula has that. Like, you have an idea for a thing you want to represent, but then you just slap it onto, no, Paula's like, oh, we run out of ideas, what can we do? Oh, we put some hair and we'll put some eyelashes, and we'll put a smile and a headband and a dress. It's like, you did not design that very thoroughly. But these two, they must have gone and been like, oh, we want to represent these concepts or whatever, but then it's like, oh, you just paste that texture onto their bodies, and it's like, it doesn't, you don't really look like you're meant to be a cat. Anyway, next character, Kid Cat. Now I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I do not like Kid Cat. Why? He murdered my entire family. Now, why did he do this? It's because he's a stupid and smug little bozo. Look at this. Kid Cat. Everyone likes Kid Cat, and all he is he fits into the series of the superhero ones, which is Agent 8, not Agent 8, Splatoon, Agent S, Big Top, Rocket, Philly, and it's just that thing. People give Kid Cat too much credit for having that theme, even when all these other villagers have it. And I think this isn't better. I think Kid Cat's probably the best of all of them. Let's just have a look. Yeah, I think Kid Cat ends up being the best of all of them, just by not being horrifying like some of the others. But I don't think he's actually that good. All he is a cat with a helmet texture and a generic smiley face. Maybe if it felt like he was trying to be more cool, maybe if he was black and red and he then black and red but with the same face, I'd be like, oh, he's got an evil color palette, but he's just a smiley little guy. I'd be like, oh, that's kind of interesting, I like that. But it's just that he's just a generic trying to be a superhero, but he's just a cat. I don't care for him. Sorry, Kid Cat, you're going in C tier. I have a lot of feelings about how I don't have particular feelings about this character, you know? I'm about to get banned from YouTube for saying I don't like Kid Cat. If I had a Stream Deck thing, I should make a pop-up for this video has been removed or something. And it stops all the sound. That would be great. That would be peak gaming. Anyway, next we're going to do is Monique. And I had her in New Leaf. What do I think of her? I think she's not actually that bad, but that's just because I know her. but I think like the hair does not match if I look at it, and the eyebrows don't match the fact that she has hair. Maybe she had like brown hair, that would be like a better color combo, but if I ignore the hair, then I like her. Or if I like ignore the eyebrow color, then I like her. But it's like they don't quite match. So you're not like particularly good, but you're like Coach. You're the same reason as Coach. You're part of that New Leaf squad, and that's what I appreciate you for, existing. Next thing. I just called you a thing. Is this Tabby? Yeah, Tabby, how do you feel about being called a thing? Even though Tabby's like kind of got like an ugliness factor, it's like a cool, silly, quirky. Like the thing I like about Animal Crossing, which is part of the reason why I don't like New Horizons very much, is I like the quirkiness of a lot of Animal Crossing characters. And I think that's why I don't like some designs like the aforementioned Paula, who just looks like just feels like just a normal person. And this person, like these are the same. What's your name? Is your name like Claire? I can't remember, but these are like the same kind of thing. They're just slapped onto an animal body, just like a generic person. I think a similar thing goes for some of like the bears and stuff, except they're like old man. The other bears, they're just like old man bears. The only reason I like them more is because they have like more cohesive color palettes than these two. But yeah, it's just like this guy's going down. It's not a nice color palette, but it's not. Oh, I think the music stopped apparently. I can do some like Pokemon music. Let's press open. Hopefully it doesn't deafen anyone. Wait, where's it? Okay, hopefully this works. You don't even remember Charlie's name? Sorry. Charlize. You have the same letters as Claire, it's fine. Tabby, you have like the quirkiness of a GameCube villager, I like you. But also you are mildly like eerie. Like you kind of creep me out, but you are a silly little guy. So, me. A tier, I guess. Next is this guy. I don't like you. Going down there with Tom's ripoff. Oh yeah, I think I might have actually got Mo as like a replacement for Tom. Or I saw him on an amiibo card or something. I was like, that was my friend. I thought he looked cool, but no, it was Mo, the imposter. Among Us, suspicious. Sorry, who's this? Pierre, Stardew Valley. Who? Kitty. Why are you called Kitty? You're a cat. It's like me being called man, because I'm a human. Like, why? Why would you be called that? No, it's like me being called baby or something, because humans are babies and cats are kitties when they're young'uns or whatever. I do like your dress. I like the way it complements your eyes, but I don't understand why you have that hair patch, but you're fine. It's just you're not like quirky or charming particularly. So you're like C. Next is, I think it's Mary. Mary, you're okay, but again, you have like you kind of just look like a person. You look like if a person was in Animal Crossing. No, Mo is like if like, this looks like a sort of 10-year-old who like plays probably Fortnite. And then Mary is like a 10-year-old who like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a 10-year-old who like makes slime. Okay, those are the two archetypes there. And this is going in C tier. I just don't care. I don't care about you. You just whatever. You have the weird hair thing going on. Stop giving cats weird hair pieces. 3 pieces of hair. It's weird. They're like cheese slices of hair. Stop doing that. Next is Felicity. I had her on my New Horizons Island. I might have had her in New Leaf, but I'm not sure. Felicity. Again, you have the just real person, but in Animal Crossing syndrome. You're going in C. Now, I don't know what your name is. Lolly. Your name not your name. Your eyes are like little number 6s. And you have okay design. I think this is one of the more popular villages, I think. But I don't particularly care for you. I don't know why. I think it's like a colour scheme thing. Like, you just have fairly basic colours, fairly basic cat. If I saw you outside of Animal Crossing, I go, okay, but you're not like particularly quirky or anything, and that's what like I like about villagers. So I guess you're like B tier, but that's good compared to most of these other characters. Okay. Next is Anchor. I like the design. I like the theming. It's one of the ones that has like a strong theme, and I actually think it looks good. It's a cohesive theme. The hair actually works this time. The face is cool. The outfit is fine. It's a cohesive design, and that's crazy considering this geezer, whoever this is. So next is this. What is this? Who? I mean, when I call you a what? I mean, who? Rudy, you're just a bit forgettable. I like the sort of quirkiness, but you're still forgettable. But I do like you more than most of these guys. You're just not particularly interesting. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Raymond is coming up, but when Raymond comes up, I'll have a break. But Cat, yeah, you're fine. You're like the finest. You're just a fine cat. Your color palette is okay. You have a funny little smile, so you're decent. But I don't particularly like you. Okay, so this is the current state of the tier list. I think maybe Bob should go up. Yeah, Bob deserves to go up. That's what's happening. We've got 2 cats in S tier. The A tier is like half cats. There's so many pointy ears everywhere. You know, it's great. I'm gonna go be right back. Hello gamers, welcome to Animal Crossing Gaming. Today we're going to be complaining about the fact that the website I downloaded all this music from is no longer accessible for some reason. I think my ISP blocked it. It's very concerning. But anyway, today we're going to be ranking all that. Oh, half of them are done already. This isn't half of them. I've done like 30. There's 300 of them. It doesn't really look like 300 when I look at it. And I recognise a lot of them, but it's like... Anyway. Let's rank Raymond. Where's Raymond? He is A tier. But I don't think he's S tier. Because he does have the human but cat syndrome. And it's not like... Like, I don't really like how thick the glasses are. Like, I don't know. It's just, there's a slight oddness that he is a guy, but he's cat. Like, those eyes, I look into them and I can almost like see like a human peering out of the cat costume, and it's like, okay, like the design itself, it surely is fine, but like if I think about it too hard, I go, is that like a geezer? Is there a bro? Is bro a cat? There's like something slightly off about that. I think it's just the fact that the glasses are the way they are. I don't know. He's one of the like the best design characters, but if I think too hard about it, it's a slightly odd. Anyway, next character is Blue Bear. Now, what do I think about Blue Bear? I would not want you on my island, or my new leaf or whatever, so you're going in like bottom of C tier, like, I don't know, you just seem a bit threatening. And you have the hair thing. Why do they keep giving hair to the animals, but then they just put it as like a flat PNG? Like, then it's just not, actually no, it's probably better that than make it like nice and flowy, but I don't know. I think most of the good animals, they don't have the hair going on. So why do they give so many of them hair? It's just like they forgot. I think the top section looks too ugly, so then, and they forget what to add, so they just put hair. It's like, I guess, but it doesn't make for a very appealing design when like the colours are so brightly coloured. The colours are so brightly coloured with so many colours that are colourful. Maple is a B tier villager. I like the eyes are good, the hair thing isn't too obnoxious, but I don't know, it's cute but like slightly basic. Like it's a similar thing to Mary, except done better. Like the colours are a lot warmer, and this is like a soft, like it's more cutesy, but I don't know what, I can't put my finger on it, but it's like slightly too generic. It's not quite Animal Crossing. I guess it's the quirkiness, as I've said before. Like, I guess Punchy, for example, has like a smug, funny smile. Like, even though he's not my favourite, I like that about him. I like that about Antonio. I don't know. Who are you? I know who you are, but I don't know your name. But you are fine, I guess. Who's this? Oh, this geezer. This geezer is in Pudgy. Pudgy is interesting. I'm not entirely sure how to feel about Pudgy, but there you go. Wait, is this Blue Bear? You are literally Blue Bear's evil twin. This is like the whole... That's the same colours! It's like the whole, Tom and Mo thing. Why are they cloning each other? I don't understand. Alright, Blue Bear is Tom, except a bit worse. And this geezer is Mo. And in fact, you're even worse than Mo. You are going at the worst tier. Why did you just create another rip-off and you didn't even make like the eyes? The eyes could be appealing and the mouth is funny on Mo, but you're just a strange fellow. You have like you fairly bright colours that make you think, oh, it's gonna be a silly, cute animal like Blue Bear. But then you've got like a strange smug smile and like these human-looking eyelids almost, like because they're pink. And it's like, why are you like looking smug like that? What have you done? I don't understand. Stitches is very popular, but I don't love Stitches. It's just like, I think it's like the same thing as like Maple. Stitches is like, I like this bird quite a lot. It's like the same thing. It's like they short on paper they should be like the best designs ever, but they're iconic, but they're not perfect. There's something missing that just doesn't quite appeal to me. What is with blue Animal Crossing characters and evil? Yes, exactly. They are just blue rip-offs. I wonder if there's any more of them. This frog has the same colours as this bear. I don't know. We'll see later. I don't think there's any more evil twins, but who knows? Who are you? I don't remember you, and you have a very odd appearance. So you're going to the bottom. You are funny. You've got a funny face. You've got actually decent usage of green. Green, I do not like green when it's this saturated or like this, really. You're going down a bit. But like, you have a nice usage of green, so I think you should go up. You should go up a bit because you are appealing. You're just a bit boring. If you're another game that had worse characters, you would honestly be like you could be a standout design, but you're not good compared to the good villagers, you know. You're just a bit boring. I only really like you because I know you, you know, that relatable moment when unfriended. I don't really recognize this villager very well, but just from like a first impressions, the hair thing is cutely done. There's sort of personality in that face. Would I keep you in my town? Probably not, but I might have a ridiculously close bond to you, and I would probably talk to you an unreasonable amount. So you're going at the top of C, but you probably get kicked out eventually for like, I don't know, Rosie or something. Who are you? I don't care. Who are you? I like the flower, it's very cute. The hair is a better example of hair. The eyes are cute, but it seems weirdly positioned. Like the proportions, you look like you have no skull. The eyes like need to be brought down a bit. Not entirely sure. Could be refined. The flower with the cute blue eyes could be refined, but I just don't like the way the eyes are done. It's like, it just feels kind of a bit amateurish, I guess it's how to describe it. Like, for example, this character next to whoever this is, this red bear, this red bear has single coloured eyes. If these were single coloured blue, well, not single coloured blue, if you just remove those white highlights, I'd probably like you a lot more. But the fact that it removes the simplicity of Kiki makes it more likeable. Simplicity of Bob makes it more likeable. This does not quite have the right amount of simplicity, so I don't really like it. Although I do usually like complex designs. It's not complex in like the right way. Like, I guess Raymond has quite a complex design for an Animal Crossing character, but it's in a way that's quite likable. It is kind of human-like. This, it doesn't quite have the same cuteness factor. I don't know why. I think this is Pecco, or maybe it's Pico. I think it's Pecco. I do like you quite a lot. I think I don't quite love the eye colour, and the hair thing is a bit odd, but you are cool. You execute the concept quite well for what you're going for, I think. I haven't seen your torso, but I don't want to look, thank you very much. The cheeks have like blush on them. That's very cute. It's nice, decent colours. You are a solid villager. Oh yeah, the hair has contrast. Maybe I should start thinking about more of the contrast of the colours, because it's a cute. This is a villager that people would call ugly, just like the one we're about to talk about called Barrel. Barrel is really interesting. But you have a similar thing that's like an ugliness, but that makes it endearing to me, okay? You are going here. You're going above J. J is only here for pity points, so maybe you can go down a bit. because I keep slashing him. This geezer, I don't even know what your name is, but it's just a funny face. It's got aesthetically appealing colours. You look like you're just constantly in a state of confusion, but it's brilliant. I would I think a lot of the silly designs I would absolutely use as profile pictures. I think Mitzi's going a bit down for like genericness. She doesn't have the funniness that I'm talking about. Like this geezer. This is a profile picture that perfectly represents my spirit, my soul. Next is Barreled. Now this is gonna be an interesting one because a lot of people hate Barreled, but I don't see what's wrong with Barreled. Barreled is funny. Okay, he looks tired. He has a beard, which should be weird, but it's like because he's on a baby bear model instead of if it was a big bear model, I would hate him. But it's a funny dissonance that makes him funny in my opinion. Now he has like the office worker kind of thing that Raymond has, but with less style. And I just think as I said, it's kind of endearing. I have him in my New Leaf town, unless he's moved out while I wasn't looking, and he's just I don't know, but it's an endearing design to me. Yes, contrasting character design is nice, like how Charlie says contrasting, complementing green and red colours. No, yes, they are contrasting colours, but I'm talking about value contrast. And by value contrast, I mean like darks and lights. I think that might be one of the problems I have with Charlie's. Let's look up Charlie's. So what I don't like about Charlie's is, I think I'm about to bring her into paint.net. Hold on a sec. It's the image editing app. Now this might demonstrate something or might not. If it undermines my point, then ignore. But if it complements my point, then praise me, okay? So we're gonna call this Paint. MS Paint. This is definitely MS Paint. Here we go. We've got MS Paint pulled up. So what do I think about Charlize? Is that let's do the wrong button. Let's do the adjustments. Right. I think this speaks to an issue that this is an important thing in sort of character design. Everything is grey, and you might say, yeah, it's monochrome, of course everything is grey. But I think I'll give you a good example. I think this might undermine my point, but let's ignore it, okay? If it undermines my point, if it's good, then let's focus on it. Okay, so let's pull in you. This is a low size image, but it looks fairly high quality. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing to Kiki, and we'll let the answers speak for themselves. So what you can see here is this one suddenly looks kind of flat. This one has the highlight of the collar, and the black tail stands out as being darker, and the black hands. The eyes are dark, the ears are darker, and the skin is like a dark grey, but the nose still like stands out. The eyes also stand out. The thing is with this is it looks way too cluttered. There are the colours don't really emphasise anything. The colours on Kiki emphasise the face because these dark sections. It's basically kind of indicating they're less important. The lighter bits are highlighting the eyes. But then on Charlize, yes, there are lighter bits on the eyes, but there isn't any darkness. If the ears were dark, like on Kiki, I think that would significantly help. But the fact that the ears are like the same, if you focus on it, it's like, I feel like the ears should be the same color as the hair. I feel like this suddenly became like a Charlie's dissing session. I'm sorry, but I have to do it. I have to do it for the truth of society. Hashtag expose the truth. I think that suddenly makes the silhouette like a bit more visible. And I think the thing about the jacket is also like that it's slightly darker grey than the face, but if it was darkened, there would be more contrast. And then suddenly there's a lot more contrast, I think. That's increased contrast, right? So that's before. And this proves scientifically, yes, Charlies with brown ears would suddenly become, like, cool. But I don't like her because the colours just don't work, and that's my, like, me trying to explain why trying to logically explain why I emotionally don't connect with this character. Next is this. I don't know who this is. There we go. Judy is a bit overrated. She's fine, but her eyes are a little bit creepy. I would be shocked when I saw you because you're so clouted and you have such a strange and unique design for an Animal Crossing character. But your starry eyes aren't that great, and I can't. And that they're not endearing. You look like you're perfectly manufactured to be the most appealing character possible, and I don't really like that about you. Okay, banned from life. C tier. Next is Goose. Goose is my birthday twin, and as I mentioned earlier on the stream, I locked him in a fence house, and with like barbed wire, and they put a spooky song playing on a stereo outside. And ever since then, he's been a broken man. Actually, no, doesn't care. He just acts like normal because he's a jock villager. I hate jock villagers. S tier. No, I do like that it's trying to be a symbol design, but it's literally just an angry chicken. Like, it's Angry Birds. Bro is Angry Birds. Why is Bro Angry Birds? I kind of want to put you an F just to be mean and funny, but I can't bring myself to hate you that much because there's nothing to you, and that's sad. That's almost as bad as being this geezer. Who is this? This is better than Goose, actually. Actually, no, Judy's better than most of these, but it feels a bit odd for her to be super high because, she feels a bit like she's manufactured to be perfect, which obviously they are all like that to a point, but I do not like it. It's just a bit uncanny because it's too like, oh my goodness, I'm so cute, guys. You are worse than Goose because you try and be unique, but then you're ruined by you have a funny face. You can be a bit higher. But I like your colours kind of, but again, it's the shape of the chicken head that ruins you. And so I just put that person down because then you're like purple Goose, bad. You're like a brown Goose and blue, bad. This one, I do not like the ones that try and put like fit clothes on as a texture onto their bodies. It's kind of odd. Actually, no, I think in some situations it could be very good, but I just don't like it in this. Cause I don't know, I just don't like characters that have like armoring. Just like Kid Cat. I don't really like ones that have like, oh, they're so cool because they have a helmet. I don't care. You're going worse though. You are worse. Are you called Becky? I think this person's called Becky. I don't know why, you just give me that vibe. So you're probably called like Sarah, and you're probably called like Caramel or something, and you're called like Better or something, and then you're completely like Meanie or something. And I do respect you for having such a bold name. And you have a nice colour scheme, but the bird face is just bad. I'm sorry. Goose is almost the best bird simply because he is just a bird. Not a bird, I think they're chickens? Chicken. He is the best chicken simply because he is a chicken, basically. And that's sad because he's in C tier. Moving on, we have the cows. They're actually quite cute, even though apparently there's only 4 of them. Oh, I think that's because the bulls are actually cows, but they're also kind of a different species, but also kind of the same. So we're putting you in C tier because I can't bring myself to particularly care. You have a cute design. You're going up here. You're like Rosie tier, maybe a bit better. I don't know. Maybe Rosie should go up a bit. Norma, I've had you on my island for like a long time, but I just don't. You're Norma, you're normal, you're whatever. This is a very nice color palette. I don't quite love the vibes, but it's a color palette that hasn't really been done much in Animal Crossing, and I definitely respect that. That sounded sarcastic. I like it. Next that's the cow's done. Alfonso. Yeah, you're okay. Next is Ali. Now, I got very upset when they left my town newly, because for ages I spent all my time pushing them around, hitting them with nets, trying to get them kicked out. This is when I was like 10 or something. And they were like, I can't believe this. Oh, you're so mean. I'm gonna ban you from my Roblox server. Oh. And then they finally decided to move out. I think that's just RNG. I suddenly became sad. Like I clicked yes and I spam talked to them in the night at 8 p.m. Alright, that was considered late for me or something when I was 10 or something. And then I was like, oh no, I can't believe Ali is leaving my town. I'm so sad. Because they for some reason they kept saying their normal dialogue, because they actually tried to pay attention to what they were saying that time, because it was their final like day or whatever. And I was sad because they were moving out, but I couldn't do anything about it because I think I already saved. So they left, and ever since then I've had trauma about the 8 p.m. song. We might get into this later in the tier list, but I think that's a while away, so I'm probably not going to do all of this, at the very least not on one stream. Next, who's this? I don't care. Who's this? Don't care. Who's this? Don't care. You are... I like negative care about you. I think people like her. I think her name's Gail, but I just don't. I think it has the Judy syndrome, but without like the cute colors. It's like, it's like trying to be cute, but like in a really boring way. It's just that you slapped a heart decal on. Okay, good for you. This is a cool-ish design, but I think it's a bit overrated when I hear people talk about it. Like, you're going down a bit. Oh, yeah, you three can go into the new leaf tier. This is the new leaf tier. It's kind of hard to see, but we can pretend that you're all friends, even though you secretly hate each other. You know, Goose can go up here, because it can be like my friends or whatever. Like, oh, I know these villagers, but are they good? No. These guys are going a bit beneath. Fauna. I think this is fauna. Okay. The eyes are funny. The colours are decent, but not too special. Now... is this Bam? It's a funny name and a funny guy, but you're only going in C because I do not want to be near you. Next is you. You're okay, I guess. You have the nice blue and you have yellow, so you have quite a nice design. I think you're going right next to like Pecco or Pico or whatever. Is this Fauna? Who is this? I can't remember. It's Deirdre. No. Lopez. Yeah, you two are like the same vibe. You feel like you're the twins thing again, except you actually have different colours and not blue this time. So, it's like the exact same vibe, but I think these colours are better, but this face is better. So, it's pick your poison. Would you rather concerning colours or concerning expression? Pick it now. This is just bad colours. I don't like you. I only remember you because of the New Horizons trailer. Okay. Next I'm going to do... who is this? I can't remember what your name is. You're not Whitney, because Whitney's a wolf. Are you called, like, Caramel or, like... like, I think it's an F name, maybe? But it's not Fauna. So you're, like... top of C? No, you two are going down to C, I guess. And then... Bo's a bit overrated, I think, but he's decent. Okay, you're going to the friends tier. There you go. And Eric is probably the best deer. He's in A tier. Now that's the deer ranking, and I don't want to get into the dogs, so I'm gonna end the stream right now because it's nearly. Hello, you come back. We should re-review Charlize. I already did the Charlize color analysis, right? And it was basically, I was saying I partially don't like Charlize because she doesn't have enough contrast in her design. It doesn't really make you focus on any part in particular. It's just all like the same green. If her ears were, let's say, brown with like the pink of her eyes, I would go, that's suddenly a better design. But the fact that her jacket is like literally at the same value, like lightness value as her skin, like everything blends in way too much if you grayscale it. And I know you're not looking at them in grayscale, but grayscale tells all about contrast or at least value contrast, which is lightness to darkness, and that's quite important in a good design. Like, Lucky, you're an S tier. I'm just gonna get that out of the way before I end this stream. I'm not sure if Barrel. I think Barrel is my favorite to be, or at least out of who we've done so far. Even though he's like deranged and insane, he's a silly little guy, but like in like a, I hate this character, but it's funny. You're like lovable in the fact that like everyone hates you and all the posts about you about dissing you. The chat yearns for Charlie's in S tier. That's you. There's only one of you. You're not the chat. Well, you are the chat actually. Okay. No, no. But I'll just do like one more dog. I don't know who you are. C tier. You're kind of funny, but you're C tier. That's the ranking for now, until like maybe inevitably, maybe sometimes the comeback. Tomorrow at the same 8 p.m. British time, I will be doing my VTuber debut. Crazy story, bro. Hopefully it doesn't break. It will probably break. You're part of what? The Charlie's higher tier squad. Yeah, but maybe we can discuss this at a further date, but I might do like another one on like Tuesday or something. But yeah, that's the end of the crossing. You've animal crossed the line. No, you haven't. No, you've animal crossed the line trying to make Charlie's popular, okay? I'm going in my VTuber debut. I'm gonna draw hand assets specifically to make an animation for punching Charlie. So I'm gonna buy the Live 2D Premium to add the hands again, and then there's gonna be punching. There's gonna be a fist fight. That's great. Definitely not lying. Definitely not lying.
Thank you so much for
watching my stream.